your mind won't stop racing. Worries about the future and have endless what-ifs questions. It's all exhausting, isn't it? Anxiety sneaks in, making even small decisions feel overwhelming. But what if you could take back control? The truth is, you don't have to be trapped in anxious thoughts. There are proven, mindful ways to navigate this storm and find lasting peace. So, how can we truly manage anxiety rather than just suppress it? Let's dive into the strategies that can transform the way you handle anxious moments. If you're serious about your personal health, whether you want to stop suffering, get clear guidance on how to stop overthinking, or to be more present in life, now's the perfect time to subscribe to our channel. Like this video if you're ready to grow further as a person. Now, let's continue. So, what are some positive ways we can handle this state of mind? There are so many meaningful and effective approaches. However, when we feel anxious, it's common to experience a sense of panic, which can lead to rushed decisions or avoidance. That's why today, I want to share insights and strategies that have had a profoundly positive impact on my own journey in managing anxiety. These steps are simple but powerful, and they can truly shift the way we handle anxious thoughts. Step 1. Recognize and acknowledge your mental state. The first step is awareness. When you feel anxious or afraid, the most important thing you can do is recognize and acknowledge those emotions. Often, we try to suppress our worries, putting on a confident front while ignoring the tension underneath. But avoiding anxiety doesn't make it disappear. It only causes it to build up. Instead, try simply observing your thoughts without judgment. Recognize what's happening inside you. Eckhart Tolle, in The Power of Now, emphasizes the importance of observing our thoughts rather than becoming consumed by them. He describes the mind as a constant stream of chatter that keeps us trapped in past regrets or future fears. Tolle writes, "Nothing ever happened in the past. It happened in the now. Nothing will ever happen in the future. It will happen in the now." This is a profound realization. When we bring our awareness to the present moment, anxiety loses its grip on us. Instead of getting lost in a spiral of what-ifs, try telling yourself, "Right now, I am simply experiencing anxious thoughts." By acknowledging them without resistance, you create space between yourself and your emotions. If you notice your mind racing, take a deep breath and remind yourself, "My thoughts are in anxiety mode right now, but that doesn't define me." By doing this, you separate your true self from the passing storm of thoughts. This simple shift in perspective can already bring relief. Step 2. Focus on one thing at a time. Once you recognize your mental state, the next step is to bring your focus to just one thing. Anxiety thrives on overwhelm. It tricks us into believing that everything needs to be figured out immediately. But the truth is, we can only do one thing at a time. When we try to handle too much at once, our minds become cluttered with stress. That's why narrowing our focus to one specific action is so powerful. Start by writing down everything that's on your mind. Find a quiet spot. Grab a piece of paper and list your worries. Then divide them into two categories. Things you can control and things you can't. This practice helps you see which tasks require action and which ones are simply taking up mental space. Once you've clarified that, choose just one small step to take. Think of it like picking oranges. If you try to grab too many at once, you might drop them all. But if you pick them up one by one and place them carefully in a basket, you'll gather them with ease. Life is the same way. One step at a time is all you need. Eckhart Tolle offers a similar perspective in A New Earth, where he explains that stress is caused by being here, but wanting to be there. In other words, when we focus on too many things at once, we create unnecessary tension. Instead, practice being fully engaged in the present task. Whether it's washing dishes, answering emails, or making a phone call, give it your full attention. This simple practice transforms even the smallest actions This simple practice transforms even the smallest actions into moments of mindfulness. Step 3. Slow down and embrace the moment. Even after gaining clarity, it's important to remain patient with yourself. Anxiety often makes us feel like we need to rush, but taking things slowly can be incredibly grounding. When you intentionally slow down, both mentally and physically, you send a signal to your nervous system that there's no danger. This connection between the body and mind is key. Notice how your breath changes when you're anxious. It becomes shallow and rapid, but if you slow your breathing, your heart rate follows, and soon your thoughts become calmer too. This is why meditation, deep breathing, and mindful movement can be such powerful tools for managing anxiety. Tolle often speaks about the power of presence. He reminds us that realize deeply that the present moment is all you ever have. Make the now the primary focus of your life. Instead of rushing to the next thing, try fully experiencing what's in front of you. When you eat, truly taste your food. When you listen to someone speak, give them your full attention. When you walk, notice the sensation of your feet touching the ground. These small acts of mindfulness add up, helping to quiet an anxious mind. Step 4. Take action with intention. The final step is action. Anxiety often keeps us stuck, making us overthink instead of moving forward. But action, no matter how small, is what breaks the cycle of worry. Once you've identified a clear next step, follow through with it. The key here is intention. Instead of rushing just to get things done, approach each task with a sense of presence. Whether it's sending that email, making that appointment, or simply getting out of bed in the morning, do it with full awareness. This makes even the most mundane tasks feel more purposeful. One of Tolle's most powerful lessons is that we don't need to wait for a problem-free future to find peace. Some changes look negative on the surface, but you will soon realize that space is being created in your life for something new to emerge. When you take action, you step into that space of possibility. You prove to yourself that you are capable, even when anxiety tries to convince you otherwise. Here are some final thoughts. Managing anxiety isn't about eliminating worries entirely. It's about learning how to handle them in a way that doesn't control us. By recognizing our mental state, focusing on one step at a time, slowing down and taking action with intention, we create space for clarity and peace. Whenever you feel anxious, remember that you are not alone. Your thoughts are not your enemy. They are simply passing waves. By practicing presence, embracing mindfulness, and trusting the process, you'll find that anxiety no longer holds the same power over you. So, the next time anxiety arises, try these steps. And as you do, hold on to the words of Eckhart Tolle. You find peace not by rearranging the circumstances of your life, but by realizing who you are at the deepest level. That peace is already within you. Sometimes, you just need to slow down and notice. Let's keep growing together on this path of self-discovery. Subscribe to our channel for daily inspiration and grow as a person. Comment the word "now" and like the video to show your support. Also, consider sharing this video with someone who could use some encouragement to slow down and enjoy life more fully.